Cajun chickens, honestly. I get their grouper. They have like a black grouper on top of tiny grains. That is my favorite fish is grouper.
Really? Don't they catch those at Lake Erie?
No, that's ocean.
Ocean fish. Ooh, left-footed. West Branch is a big team. Tall. That's that Sophia Gregory, number 9. She's a beast. She played well in basketball too, I want to say.
She's going to school for basketball. Pretty sure she committed somewhere.
Oh, yeah, just got drilled. Just got Sovian.
Where's Corey at?
We're all muted everywhere, right?
How's it going? Hang in there. See you again. You eat through?
No, it's alright. I'll just get around after.
Okay.
How's it going? Busy? You guys did lunch games yesterday too.
Yeah, we got 2 more today.
Nice. That last game we watched was not very exciting. 0-0 tie between Poland and Louisville.
Yeah. Put Macy out wide this year.
I think she's gonna move everywhere. Is the plan? Yeah, she was floating here, there, on this side. I think the 2 goals she scored today, she was actually attacking mid, but she came from the outside. Well, one drew a penalty kick, I guess it was.
Right.
But that was nice. But that was out of attacking mid, which isn't a bad spot if she can just run anywhere
And just
try to find a ball.
And you could tell Phil trusts her to kind of like make the right decision, be in the right spot, and not get caught watching or not get clumped up with 3 other players there. All right,
You ready?
round 3.
All right, I'll let you go. You want to shut?
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Are you unmuted? Outside. You ready? Chris, you.
All right, game 3. We have Stow versus West Branch. This one should be a good one, Dan.
Absolutely. West Branch is one of the top teams in the area. They return just like Canfield returned almost everybody from last year's team. They are very talented. They're probably the biggest team we've seen here so far, and they're playing against Division I opponent Stow, and Stow's no slouch themselves.
10,
Have you ever seen Mega Man?
8,
I have.
7,
The little thing on the arm looks like number 21's cast.
The video game Mega Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
1.
That or Metroid Prime, one of the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen that play before.
That kick it up to the corner and give yourself a shot right off the bat.
That was a sneaky good shot right there.
That was. Little toe poke.
Cannot remember if that's the same goalie from last year or not for West Branch. Good hands, though.
Yes, very. I'm going to take a look real quick. Yeah, keeper last year was Emmy Jones, a junior, so I'm assuming senior Emmy Jones is in goal right now. They bring back a pair of very good players, West Branch they do. That would be number 29, Bree Thomas. And
Number 9, Sophia Gregory.
That's right.
Which
Chloe Dennison, number 21 as well. I'm sorry.
Metroid Prime. The any other team? Yeah, I think was Bree Thomas the district player of the year last year in Division
She
2?
was the district player of the year in Division 2, yes.
I think any other district, either one of those two could have been it, along with Macy Taporsa from Canfield. But very strong candidates.
Oh, that's a great ball across.
That's quality. She just didn't hit that with hope. She put it in a spot and put it on, put some mustard on that.
I'm backing up, guys. Sorry.
It's not a sound effect this time.
Yeah, Sophia Gregory, point guard, commits to Youngstown State for basketball. Number 9 out there.
D1 basketball prospect.
Mm-hmm. You see her on the field right now. She's head and shoulders above everybody else.
I want to say West Branch has a lot of players that play for the that FC Evolution Academy team out there.
Yeah, them and Canfield.
Imagine that, the two best teams in the area. Going into this year, I should say. There might be a surprise.
Correct.
Oh, Denison is open.
I believe that's the player who scored the goal against Niles right there. Left-footed. In the crease. Looks like they're burning those pepperoni rolls over there.
That was a good punt from West Branch's goalie.
Yeah, it was. There's Bree Thomas on the ball.
Looks like Bree Thomas is in like a number 8, number 6.
Yeah, she's playing more of a defensive center, it looks
Right.
like.
That's a great touch from Denison.
What would that be, a 6?
Yeah, it'd be a 6. I feel like last year she was higher up the field.
Wonder what she did to break her hand. Slicing through defenders, apparently.
She cut herself, you're saying?
Yeah.
I believe she was on her she first team or second team last year on her all SVS team.
Denison?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'll take a look. I know Gregory was
I think
first
she was
team
first.
and Bree was first team. I'll say Denison was second because we usually don't have 3 of the same school.
Denison on the ball, plays it off. And that's it. What a goal from West Branch right there. Hey, Denison kind of played a trap.
I'm hitting the wrong buttons, guys.
Yeah.
Top net is the best net.
Well, that was sad, but right there, we're just giving Denison praise. She played a trap, baited Stow to play the ball in the back to the defender on her. She pressured her, got the ball, and laid it off. That was number 12 for West Branch. I don't remember her name, but Cool Con Collective passed it into the side netting.
Yeah, they got her up top. I think she was up top last year, too. Looking at our awards from last year, Seal Valley Soccer Coach of the Year, Girls Coach of the Year, is Cheryl Fico. She's on the sideline still for West Branch. And we did have 3 players from West Branch on our Elite 11. Sophia Gregory, Bree Thomas, and Chloe Denison.
Yeah. Oh, our girls' side this year is very strong.
Yes.
But mainly because they returned. All the teams out there returned a lot of starters from last year that were very good.
Well, just looking at it right now, the player of the year, our 3 finalists were 3 juniors from last year who are all back. We have Bree Thomas from West Branch, Riley Hutton from Salem, and Macy Toporser from Canfield.
As a team I wish we could have seen this weekend is Salem.
Yes.
Girls' side. We saw the boys play.
Ooh, misplay could be taken advantage of.
Yep.
Look at the spacing, though, from this West Branch team.
Would you call it depth?
Yeah.
It's a lot of teams that we've seen this weekend have lacked, but they're not very wide, I'll say that.
Dan, do you have a sore throat?
Hey, I got something.
No, it might be these microphones smell funny. I don't know. Slowly killing us with some chemical that they're dipped in. All right. Goal kick coming up. Look at the marking we have here.
Either West Branch doesn't think she has a very big leg or look like sharks wading in the water for this.
Yeah, they were.
And they baited them into that.
Yeah. They said, play it short. We're going to take over from here.
Yeah, we saw it from the Revere boys side yesterday where they just set traps in the middle of the field. ask you to play the ball there and just converge once you do.
Nice move. Decent shot. I've noticed this a lot of the younger generation of players. They don't follow through on their shot. They just kind of stab a foot at it instead of like really swinging through, almost like a golf follow through.
You're right. Ooh, shit. Left wing was open. I thought that's where she was going to go. That's good defensive play. She tried the double scissor, though.
Yeah, it was good defensive play, but also it was I don't know if she was off. It's good defensive play, but also she showed a lot of ball and went right into her. Dan, did you have any traditions as a player or a coach that after you win you would do?
As a coach, I was very superstitious. Whatever I wore, combination I'd wear until I lost. As a player, wore tape on my wrist, and I'd write something on it. And whatever the saying was, again, I'd write it every week every game until we lost, and I changed it up.
Do you hear that, Barry Brooks? We got him. We got him to admit that he would put something on his wrist that wasn't a medical reason to have on there.
No, it was medically written on.
Yeah.
Medical ink, you know?
It's mental health.
Every time I put someone's name, like for whatever, my grandma, mom, dad, whatever.
It's a great ball. They're getting a lot of space over here with Dennison on it. Whew. Left-footed. I don't know if you guys saw that run by number 12 off the ball that kind of took the attention of the center defender that couldn't commit fully to the shot, allowing that space for Dennison to put it in.
I'm glad you pointed that out because we mentioned in the last game that once players realize that not every run that you make is for the player making that run, that's made that shot so much easier for Dennison. That was a highly skilled play, cutting the ball in, putting that ball side netting again, making it look really easy at West Branch right now.
We're going to have to get a side netting sound effect.
Side net is the best net.
It's the second best net. What's it, 2-0?
2-0, yeah. Dennison was the creator of both. I mean, she scored the second one, but first goal happened because of her hustle.
Off the ball movement here. Some speed up top, 26. I remember her from last year. I want to say she had a hat trick in the game that we saw against them versus Carrollton.
I think you're right. Look at the numbers that West Branch has committed forward.
It says it was Lauren Gossett was number 26 last year. I don't remember her being the one that scored, though.
Oh, nice move from Dennison again.
Isn't that a great thing to have as a coach? You have a very good player in Dennison kind of stealing the show in this first 10 minutes of this game, but you also have two players who are equally as good, if not better. Scary moment for the keeper there. Made it a little harder than it had to be.
Yeah. How nice, you're talking to continue your point, just having that in your back pocket at all times. You have, not being professional, sometimes you have an off game, but you have three potential superstars on your team. You can afford one to not have a great game every time.
Let's see how they did last year. Because they beat some big teams. They beat Canfield 4-0, or maybe 4-1.
I think Canfield got them back later on.
In the playoffs, yeah. In the regional semifinal.
Dennison to get on the ball.
Yeah, they beat them 4-1, and that's a convincing win. That's not just a fluke. A goal got in when you didn't expect it.
Right.
That's a controlling and dominating experience there. But they went 15-1-3, and their only loss on the whole season was in the regional semi to Canfield, 2-1 in a shootout. Let's see, they beat some good teams. They beat Howland 4-0. They beat Canfield 4-1, Poland 3-1. Salem they tied 2-2. Chagrin Falls they tied, and North Ridgeville they tied. So they're playing some teams from outside of our area, which is good to see.
Do you know West Branch, I believe, is the largest district in Mahoning County?
As
Nope.
in like area.
Area, yeah.
Huh, I did not know that. I mean, because students, they could be spread all throughout because it's a rural area.
Mm-hmm.
It's the word that's always tough for me to say. Another dangerous ball in a dangerous area, left-footed, right at the keeper.
That was only about 5 yards past midfield, but that's the first time in a long time Stow's gotten the ball past in West Branch's end.
Yeah.
Since that initial shot they had.
Yeah, they're dominating pretty heavily here. 2-0?
Yep.
Thank God there's goals. Bree going the wrong way.
Calmly, though.
Yeah, well, she just wanted to get it out of traffic.
Das Boot.
Keep forgetting I got to hold that button down. But we're 15 minutes in, 2-0. West Branch is handedly controlling this game.
And right now, I'd call it a 10-8 round right now. But
Yeah. Oh, is it those 2 points given up for the goals? This is like knockdowns and... We got a free kick. I couldn't see.
yeah, I didn't see what happened, but number 6 coming up to take the free kick for West Branch. From the center back spot. I don't remember her from I feel like I remember seeing her. I don't remember who she is though. Team like West Branch, who scores a ton of goals, all the offensive players get all the accolades, but they didn't give up many goals last year either.
Correct. They had a very good defensive team. That's Samantha Conoval. She was going to be senior this year, defender, number 6.
Hit it just left of the net, but made good contact with that.
I said it yesterday, but I think we're going to continue with it. It's a good idea to get phonetic pronunciations for everyone's team when we get their roster. Like, how do you pronounce these so we can not mess this up and not ruin someone's day hearing their name said wrong 50 times a day? By me. It'd be something if we had our podcast from here.
I kind of feel like that's what we're doing right now.
That's exactly what we're doing right now. Just publish this drivel that we are saying to Spotify.
Yeah, if it's a name that's difficult, I won't even take a swing at it. I'll just say your first name.
Yeah. Number 3, doing a great job. Oh.
And watch out for that ball.
I mean, if that wasn't a handball, that hit her right in the face.
Got right back up.
Yeah. Bruce says it's throw in West Branch.
What was that?
Bruce, you ever see the comedian?
Yep. I know where you're going with that.
Bigger guy. Look at all this space. Look at she's not even like she's moving fast, and she's just outstriding everybody.
I like how she didn't force that ball to the left wing there originally. Oh.
All right. Game 3, we're here. It's kind of a long day for us, isn't it?
It is.
Figure if we do a regular game, we have 2 40-minute halves. Once we've done 2, we're done for the day. But here, it's like we're doing 2 whole games in a row. Oh, got to get a touch there.
Look to my right, I see Canfield's entire team watching this game, scouting West Branch.
100%. And that's what you do. I remember doing that as a player and as a coach. I will say this, though. Is that Chloe Dennison 21?
Mm-hmm.
That is quite the club she has on her hand.
I don't know why it makes me think of SpongeBob when Mr. Crab goes, big meaty claws.
Or Baymax in Big Hero 6. Subbing half the team here for West Branch. We're hitting that halfway mark. 2-0 still. You see that in the corner of your screen, hopefully.
I didn't see much there.
Again, referees,
Well, pushing it back.
they might not be in mid-season form themselves.
I mean,
you know?
he was closer, I guess, but
Not
and
by
that was-
much.
I just saw, the far side official look at Bruce like, why are you letting him sub on a free kick?
Yeah.
Free kick.
I think they're just saying, hey, let's get people in and out. Let's keep the ball dead as long as possible so we don't have to do much. I get that. But we are approaching the lull in the game where teams start to lose focus a little bit. Great turn back. This number 3 is having a great game over here in the back right. Oh, she's got a big switch if she sees it. She doesn't. She could have played that all the way across up to, I think it's number 30. Fancy out there to get out of that bind. That's a ball. It's a good one. Stow's keeper had a couple of shaky saves there.
Right.
I'm sure everybody in green jerseys have noticed that. If you guys are watching from home, why don't you guys come down and watch some of these games live and or just come eat at the concession stand. Pull on up. Get yourself a, Coca's pepperoni roll?
And some Arby's roast beef sandwiches.
you hear me? No.
He was.
Everybody kept on side. Number 6, playing a little bit deeper than usual. Looks to go out. Good hustle. Is she going to save it from a corner? Yes, she does. Nicely done. Subs coming in for Stow.
Little things like that, like not giving up how to play, really does set the tone for everybody else.
Gotta love that our microphone can pick up them slapping hands as they sub in and out from the middle of the field. It is the little things in life. What do you call offsides?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I think a lot of the players from West Branch have the same hairstyle.
I think you're right.
Because I keep looking, I'm like, oh, here's this player, here's that. But it's nope, different people. There you are, Chris. What do you get there? Chicken sandwich? That looks like it's Chick-fil-A. Oh, that was an Arby's chicken sandwich. It smells delicious. It smells like Arby's, though. Very distinct smell.
Can you describe that? Got the meat.
Yeah, they have the... Wait, where's that voice modulator at when I need it?
They have the beef.
So,
That's Wendy's, by the way.
Wendy's?
They have. Where's the beef?
Oh.
Arby's is we have the meat. Yeah. Hey, there's a soccer game going on. Squirrel.
Thank you, Dan, for keeping us in line here. Starting to go off the rails.
Oh, she had all the time in the world.
She
there.
had all the time and all the options and all the passes. And Dan, I think this goes to your play of... Oh. Do you put your left-footed player on the right side or the left side here? It looks like West Branch, I believe.
Yeah. She's playing right wing, so they put her on the left foot playing the right wing, so you can cut it into her favorable left foot. Which I think it's favorable to her left foot. She's scoring with it, but she's used both feet very well.
Yes, and she's been dribbling around people with her left foot, and you figure you want to go with your strong suit there. Go out on a limb, say she's left-footed first. Great shield. Getting a lot of respect from the Stow player, though. Stow player really didn't pressure her all that much once she won it.
There's a great ball right there from Thomas, Dennison. Just going to slide this through a bit.
Ooh.
Right through the stomach of the goalie.
Had options, and they slowly went away as soon as she went to kick it. That's one of those I'm sure the coach looked at and said, okay, we got to get that polished up before the season starts.
Yep.
Does go out for a corner kick.
Right-footed corner kick right there from Dennison.
Which goes behind the net.
Yep.
Still, the jury's out on this one. I see Warren Harding's girls team getting ready over here in the stands.
Stow trying to play fast down the back, and I think the only person that was trying to play fast was the person taking a kick.
Yeah, that there's something to be said for teams that play a long time with the same players, that they know what to expect from each other and what's going to happen next. And on the other side of that coin, players that have not played with each other a lot have no clue, and it's just kind of playing individually, not as a team.
Right.
I'd like to see Bree Thomas get in a more forward position here. Magnum. Megged her.
That was well done. She set that up, too. Just as she set up that throw-in.
Subs sauntering to midfield.
West Branch does attack with both sides, but it's pretty evident they're more dangerous on the right side than on the left side.
Correct. Now, as a coach, do you think Coach FICO has put her best foot forward, or are we not seeing everything that they have, every little nuance that they could do?
I feel like the subs they've been making, they've been putting some younger players intermixed, because I'm just looking at the jerseys. Looks like the players we saw last year on the varsity team are wearing, looks like they're Puma. And the other ones coming in are Adidas. So I see like some Adidas jerseys just sprinkled in and out there amongst everyone. So I think they started out on their best foot.
That's a good eye, Dan. That's a very good eye.
So I'd say we got 12 minutes of their best foot.
Dan, did we ever figure out the player that used to play for Canfield that had that really long throw?
I thought about that this morning. I did not. I don't know why I thought his name wasn't.
I want to say his first name was Sam. I really think Sam is right.
Sam Blakeman? I don't know.
No, I'll know it when I hear it.
Wish I could project my picture of him.
Found Accordino. Something like that. Sam Accordino.
Something like. I think you're right.
That's exactly who that was. Whew. It only took 27 hours.
Yeah, I think that's exactly who I thought it was.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, the two times we've seen West Branch play this year, I have no idea how good their defense is because they haven't had to do much either time we've seen them play. assuming very, very stout.
Oh, some good sportsmanship there. Off topic, which is my forte. It smells delicious in here. I don't know what you had in that sandwich. It smells amazing. Is there vinegar? Something like that?
It's my cologne. Thank you.
Ooh. Just spritz vinegar on yourself. Walk around like a
You
giant
smell
French
like
fry.
fair fry. Yeah. there you go.
About 7 minutes left in the game. 2-0. And does Stow have a shot on goal?
Yeah, the
The very
first 30
first.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. And how crazy that could have been the difference in the game if they get that one and they go up 1-0, go back down and park the bus.
That sounds like a helicopter in the beginning.
Okay, well, we'll have to let it ride here. That's a bus.
Yeah, it's a bus. That's a 4D bus. Like I said, you can hear it in both your ears.
But yeah, if they get that first one, then park the bus and just kind of play defensive the whole time, it could be a totally different outcome of the game.
Gonna get through.
That answers my question. I was going to say, is she going to try to bring it back, get it on her stronger foot, or just go straight with the left? I do like the Puma jerseys from West Branch. I think those are what they wear in the season.
Those are pretty sharp.
I feel like I'm a little bit of a soccer jersey snob. I like the Adidas only. I'm not a huge fan of Nike. Puma, I can take or leave, but
Wasn't the Italian team? They wore Lotto. No, they wore
Joma?
Yoma. Yeah, that was a jock stop special right there.
Is it Yoma?
I always said Yoma.
It probably is Yoma. Diodora. Kappa.
Cap, but that was what I was thinking of. That was like the.
Two people
Yep.
sitting back to back.
That's what the Italian league wore was Kappa. I agree. Adidas always made. As a coach, you're looking for jerseys for your team that were legal. Adidas was really the only option
Mm-hmm.
that had some choice to it.
Nike, but Nike was very, very
Nike
plain.
fits weird,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
runs small, especially in the shoes. Looked like she clipped a little ground before she got ball there.
Look like my drive.
Ooh. Nice play, and it's inbound still. She had someone out wide here on the near side, but decided not to go with it. 4.5 minutes left, 2-0. This was exciting for a little bit there, and then it starts to get monotonous. Keeping possession for both teams. Ooh.
Oh, goalie's out. She's going to play it through.
Clubber Lang on the ball. Do you guys know who Clubber Lang is?
No.
From Rocky. I think he was Mr. T.
Huh?
Yeah, Rocky 2 maybe? 3. Rocky 3, Chris says. Now I know that we've been asked in the past, how come we don't cover... Ooh, that's a nice ball. How come we don't cover club games? But this is... To cover the club games, we'd be here all day doing this. There's so many games and so many tournaments, and they're all out of town. And we stick to the high school.
And your club team kind of varies quite often throughout the year. As not like your high school team, which pretty much you have the same players all the time. May just float between JV and varsity, but
I think if Stowe had a little more aggressiveness, they probably could have put a couple in here. Great anticipation by Bree Thomas there.
You go one more here.
Looks like Bree took a knock on that last hit, asking for a sub now. Or not, I don't know. Just over 2 minutes left.
I feel like once, I know West Branch made some subs, but once they realized they were the better team out here, I feel like they took their foot off the gas a little bit. Because their off-the-ball movement kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
You got 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining.
I'm also surprised that West Branch is choosing to take on these 1v1s when they have options off the ball.
Correct. Instead of making the ball pass around the other team,
Right.
they're trying to dribble through a little bit. Nice move. She's going to get a shot off. Notice that? Did you see that shot she just took? She just kind of stabs at it and doesn't quite follow through with her leg up high.
That's something I never really looked at a whole lot, but I'm going to make sure, make a point to see how people are following through on their shots.
Or even their goal kick. Watch. Well, she went short, but anyone's taking like a pretty big shot, they just kind of stop. They stab at it a little bit.
Yep.
All right, one more to go. And while we have a little bit of time here, I still want to thank our sponsors. You see them up on our screen. North Jackson Hydraulics and Baird Brothers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, that's all for game 3. We got West Branch 2, Stow 0.